Hello everyone, welcome back to Discover Talent. In the previous part, we introduced our data sets of 40 employees. Now, in this session, we are going to do something very important, data cleaning and formatting. Before you can build a dashboards, you must have to make sure that your data set is accurate. Okay, if you skip this step, your analysis will be wrong. And in real jobs, that means wrong salaries, wrong reports, and wrong decision. Cool. So this is the raw data set what we have. Let's take a time to clean our HR data sets step by step. So first let's remove a duplicate. Okay, but before I complete that task, what I have to do, I have to convert this data into a text format. Okay, so I'll just simply copy this and paste it over here. And then here I will just say values. Cool. And this is how the basic data set I can see it on the screen. I'll simply close this, and in the joining date we have the formatting change over here. We'll quickly change that as well since we are working in the data cleaning part phase. Now to fix this, select full data set over here like this, control A over here, so your data will be selected automatically, and then click on this data ribbon tab. Here there is an option called remove duplicates. Just simply click here, ensure that you are selecting this option. My data has a headers, which is your employee, department, region, sales, so on and so forth, right? So these are the headers will automatically get selected, and then this is the headers. You can see it at the bottom, right? So this has been checked automatically. You don't have to click here and here. Okay, this will be automatically selected by Excel itself. You just have to simply click on this OK button. Okay, so you can see there are no duplicates available. Cool. So we are good there. And then as soon as it is done, we just have to make sure that if in case there are any blanks available in this data. Okay, so to do that, what we can do, simply add a formula over here. Okay, simply you have to add this some simple formula is blank, bracket close, hit enter. Okay, it's saying false. Just say paste over here, simply paste this formula as it is, because if it is true, then we can get a value then and there. Right, now I will just simply select this, scroll down, and then I can see these are the false, which means there are no blanks available. Cool, so we are good there. This is one method. You can see it over here, folks. And if in case you want to check a blanks over here, what you can do, simply select this. Okay, press Ctrl G. As soon as you press Ctrl G, you will get a pop-up like this. Click on this special option and click on this blank and hit OK. So it's saying that there were no blanks available. Cool. So there are two methods you can check. Either you can add a formula or maybe just simply do a this kind of process. Now let's standardize a text column. Okay, department and region. If in case there is a standardization is missing, that time we can do this particular activity. To do that, what we have to do, in the section here, right? Suppose the HR is written like this. Okay, this is the HR. Okay, and what we want to keep this HR like this. Okay, either you can use a proper function, or maybe you can simply say this, just selection like this, Control F over here, and here you will just say HR, which is a small HR, and then this is the capital HR, and then hit replacement and then hit OK where it's possible. And same goes with region and the rest of the other columns as well. Suppose this is a south like this, and this is a north. Okay, and again if I go over here, this south is again small. Here I will click here again, and here I can see this west is again small letters. Now I can't go over here and just say Control F and this, it will be a time consuming task for this time. So in this case, we can simply say proper function and then select this, bracket close, hit enter. Cool. So we can see those particular changes has been automatically been rectified because it's not really required for us. Great. So once it is done, I'll just move ahead and check fixed dates of joining date. Now when we have copy that data, okay, and paste it over here, now this showing me in a different format. What we have to do, simply select this over here and then make sure that you are changing this format with this shortcut. Okay, in your case, if in case you are dealing with a specific region client like your EMEA or maybe be it your US client, that time you can change the format basis your own requirement. Just press Ctrl 1 over here, custom, and then month ahead, date later on, like this. Suppose if I am doing it like this, okay, this data will get changed automatically. Cool. But I'm okay with this particular formatting, so I'll just do a Control Z over here, and this formatting I can see it like this. Now here I have this sales available and this is the target. To change a formatting, what I have to do, just select this and then click on this format, and here I will just say euros. Okay, now this raw data set is readily available for me. Okay, and I'll just quickly check if in case anything needs to be changed over here. So here I can see performance score is 2.93, 3.93, and sometimes you can see it's 3.4. okay, so it is not in a good condition, which means point, either it's coming in the two digits, two decimals, okay, or maybe one decimal, so it's not in structured format. To do that, what we have to do, simply select this and click on this option, decrease decimal, like this, and then click here again and once again this. Okay, so again it is in a well structured format. Now we can see. Great. So this is the cleaning part what we have did over here. Leaves taken, I am good over here. Employee name, I can just quickly review over here. This is again, we just have a one first name. Okay, if in case you have a last name, again you can simply do a concatenate function. Okay, let me just give you the example over here. Since we are not using that in a dashboard, but just in a learning prospects, I'm just explaining you this particular part. Okay, suppose this is a name of this specific person. To combine this, what we have to do, concatenate. Okay, this function you have to use. Select this, comma, double noted comma, space, double noted comma, again just say comma over here, and then second name, bracket close, hit enter, and then boom, you can see the name has been arranged automatically. If I do over here like this, I will get a text added over here. However, when I say this name at the background, right, so this will be changed automatically. Great. This is how you can clean your data basis your own requirement, folks. Okay, suppose if in case there is a requirement, right, I want to calculate a tenure over here. Okay, in this case, what I can do over here, okay, as a helper column, I can simply say is equal to, and we'll say dated if. Okay, here we'll add this comma today function. Okay, and this will be in years. Okay, hit enter, and then let's say this. So this will show me the tenuity of a specific employee. Okay, 0, it is not up to the year wise, so that's what we are getting this data over here. If I say in months, okay, I will get a data like this. If I say M and hit enter, so it will be in months. Okay, since we were calculating earlier in years, that's what we were getting a 0, but now if I select this and paste this as a M, then I will get a data like this, which is in months. I will just simply say MTD here, month wise. So this for 40 employees. Later we will use this chart to show experience versus performance. Okay, while we are doing a visualization and target over here. Okay, some numbers maybe have a etc signs, which is this sign, which is euro sign over here. Okay, some may be a plain. Let's standardize that. Okay, so for now I will just click here, because some sort of point digits would be in a change format. We just have to make sure that we both of the column have a equal formatting, okay, which is this counting and this. I will just remove this digits and simply select a euros again here and then euros and hit OK. So there we go. So this is the result what we got. Okay, if in case you don't really require EUR ahead, right, you can just simply select this and then select this particular part and then just decrease this decimals if it is not really required. Cool, complete your call how you want to play with your data, but yeah, this is the approach you can clean it your data. Now if in case we have a larger data set, okay, that time this formula will really help. Okay, simply insert a column over here and just say if error d2, which is this, divide by this, and then just say 0. Okay, and there we go. Okay, it'll give us a clarity what type of results we are getting it over here. A overall blanks entries in the data set. So I'll just simply delete that particular part, which is if error. Now I don't really require if error, so that's what I have cleaned that particular part. And here I will just say percentage, right? So here just say percentage, and suppose I want to add a calculated column over here, right? So simply sales divide by target, then and there. Okay, so this and this, and I'll do a control D over here, percentage like this, and this is how the percentage we are getting it over here. When we have this performance score like this, okay, and we want to define that in a way we can understand that, what is the good, excellent, bad, ugly. Okay, so we can calculate that with the help of if function, which is called performance category function. To do that, we just have to simply click if function over here, and then let's say this, and we'll just click here is equal to, suppose it is 4, then we'll call this as a excellent, comma, then again we'll add a nested if over here, which is one more if, and once again I will just simply select this and then is equal to 3. Okay, this, we are just calculating over here, and then let's say good, and here once we done with this particular part, just ensure that this column J, right, we have this 2 digits available, which is this 2.93 to 3.91. we'll just reduce that. Okay, we'll decrease that accordingly basis the formula which we are putting in over here. All, and then just say needs training. Okay, so this will give us an overall glance about this particular data set, and then I'll hit a simply enter button over here. And now what I'm gonna do over here is, which I have discussed you earlier, I'll just simply decrease these digits. Okay, and I'll simply click here and I will get a result at one simple click. Great. So I will just say rating over here at the top, or maybe you can add your own convenience, whatever headers you want to put in, you can simply add that. I will just say rating over here. Now the last part of cleaning formatting, select all data. Okay, and you just have to press Ctrl T over here. When you press Ctrl T, there is an option my table has a headers, okay, which means this employee department, so on and so forth, right? So we have the headers available, so that's what we have kept it as it is, and then we just have to simply press OK. Okay, just ensure that you are selecting a very nice table. I'll just simply select this, and we'll just say clean data, which we have did, right, changes we have performed in this our data set, and then we got this data available. Now if I show you the previous data, which is dummy data, like this, okay, this data to this data, this is what the transformation we have made in this particular data set, folks. Okay, folks, great work. And let's quickly recap what we have cleaned today. We have removed duplicates and blanks, standardized departments and regions, fixed joining dates and added a tenuity. Okay, cleaned sales and target and performance score, added a achieved percentage, performance category, and formatted table for a dashboards ready. So this is a dashboard ready data for us, folks. Okay, this clean data set is now ready for the next stage, mapping and relation, where we will connect supporting tables and prepare the foundation for analysis. Don't go anywhere. In the next lesson, we will dive into mapping and relations. And if you are new here, hit subscribe and stay connected with Discover Talent. Together, we are building a job ready Excel skills for 2025 and more than beyond. I hope you found this useful, folks. So please don't forget to subscribe us. Thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.